The Global Nations pageant takes a good look at how these women competing give this back to their community by way of their charity and volunteer work. And today, here with us is Miss New Mexico Global Nations Betty Valdez. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us more about what Global Nations is.
Global Nations is a organization that supports teen Mrs. New Mexico pageants. They do it across the nation though, and it really supports at the level that I'm at, Mrs. New Mexico, your involvement in your community, what you do, how you work with your community. At Mrs. New Mexico level, that's really what we focus on.
Yeah. So what kind of community, what kind of things did you get involved with in the community?
Well, I've been involved in the community for some time. Mostly it's been around housing and the needs of the community in that realm. So for homelessness, veterans that might need a home, elderly people that might need just a bathroom that works.
Yeah.
So most of my involvement has been around housing.
That is so cool. Well, okay, I just found out that this was her first pageant that she's ever been in.
Yes.
And she won. So that is so cool. So tell me, how was the pageant?
It was wonderful. The best experience, the best part about the pageant was the other beautiful women that were in it. They were all diverse. They all had different skills and talents and expertise, and they were all willing to share that. And there was no egos involved. It was a group of women that got together, that supported each other, and we all went in there with hoping each other would win. It wasn't like, I'm gonna just get in there. So it was wonderful. It was more than friendly. It was, cool. I made a lot of lifelong friends.
That's awesome.
It was a very good experience.
What do you do to mentor other women?
That is really it is something very important to me. And so I always like to use Martin Luther King Jr.'s quote, which is, everyone can be great because everyone can serve. So mentoring is really serving another. And to mentor another woman, which is what I'm interested in mostly, is you have to be respectful to be respected. You have to be honest. You have to be a good listener. You have to be a good example. And you have to be able to grow and change and not be judgmental. We all have different experiences. We all come from different places in our lives. And so growth for me might be different than growth for you.
Yeah.
And it's okay. So my job as a mentor is to say, it's okay. We're gonna go on that journey together. I'm gonna hold your hand. Might be a little scary, but we're gonna get through it. And you have to do that by example too. I can't just sit here and talk to you and tell you that and go out and live a completely different way.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really how I walk, not just how I talk. And that's what I'm interested in. That's really my goal. Is I went back to school 2 years ago at my age, you know, which besides having a full-time job and trying to do, you know, be involved in my community work, you really have to walk the walk. Get out there and try it.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much. It's just inspiring just talking to you. So,
thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for having
so much,
me.
Mrs. New Mexico Global Nations, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.